My name is Dr. P.C. Patel, retired research scientist and the Agriculture University and guest faculty, Professor, PATEL University, Vadodara. Today, the topic of my YouTube is 8 nutritive food of organic farming, natural farming, and regenerative agriculture to remain healthy. So, you know that regenerative agriculture, natural farming, and organic farming are eco-friendly practices that prioritize the health of the soil and the surrounding ecosystem. These practices can help grow healthier food that is rich in nutrients such as magnesium, calcium, potassium, zinc, vitamins B1, B12, C, E, and K, and phytochemicals. Regenerative agriculture in particular has been shown to reduce inflammation and boost human health. Regenerative agriculture is a holistic approach that focuses on rebuilding and restoring soil health by promoting organic matter, reducing soil erosion, and increasing biodiversity. Natural farming refers to indigenous traditional farming that is based on low-cost, naturally available inputs like desi cows, dung, urine, and other plant-based formulation. So, in this system, no externally purchased input, namely synthetic, chemical, or organic fertilizer use, thus reducing the input cost of farming and improving the economic benefits of farmers. Organic farming, on the other hand, makes use of resources such as compost, vermicompost, and bioformulation as a nutrient source as well as for protection purposes. So, in this system, the byproducts of the agriculture can be fed to the animals, and animals byproducts, urine, dung, we can use for the soil to improve the soil fertility. So by following these soil-friendly practices, farmers can grow healthy and nutritious food that is good for both the environment and human health. Eating nutrient-dense food is essential for maintaining good health. Organic farming, natural farming, and regenerative agriculture practices are some of the methods that can help produce nutrient-dense food. Nutrient-dense food means it is free from pesticide residue, as we are observing in conventional farming. The farmers are using the huge quantity of the chemical fertilizers, then pesticide, fungicide, herbicide, and they are not bothered for the soil testing, and they add the nutrient in soil as or their desire or the advice of the fertilizer merchant. So you know that at present we observe the multi-nutrient deficiency in soil, and farmers are not carried out the soil analysis, resulted in whatever they produce, either grain or fruits, we obtain through the conventional farming that are deficient in micronutrient because they are not bothered with the soil analysis. So therefore, in nutrient-dense food means natural farming, regenerative agriculture, and organic farming, we are not adding the chemical fertilizer, pesticide, and fungicide. So it is free from pesticide residue. And the main object to restore the soil health. By that, the main object is to increase the organic carbon or organic matter in soil. So by consuming nutrient-dense food produced by these methods, you can ensure that your body receives the necessary nutrient to maintain good health. So you remember that when your soil is good, then we obtain the healthy food that is called nutrient-dense food, because it has the maximum nutrients. A healthy diet is essential for good health and nutrition. It helps protects against malnutrition in all its forms as well as non-communicable diseases, including heart disease, diabetes, and cancer. So today we are observing that the Indian people and other peoples have the problem of the diabetes, cancer, and heart disease because what the farmers or the peoples are eating the food or fruits having the pesticide residue. And therefore, the diseases, such type of diseases are increasing present condition. Therefore, government of India now switch on the natural farming, organic farming, and regenerative agriculture for the health of the humans and animals. A healthy diet includes a variety of foods such as fruit, vegetable, legume, nuts, and whole grain. It is recommended to consume at least 400 grams of fruits and vegetables per day, excluding starchy roots. A healthy diet should limit free sugar to less than 10% of total energy intake and ideally less than 5% for additional health benefit. So in conventional farming, we are observing the foods having more calorie as compared to the natural farming, regenerative agriculture, or organic farming. Healthy diet, regular physical activity is also important for maintaining good health. It can help prevent NCD, that is non-communicable diseases such as heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and cancer, while also improving mental health and well-being. And therefore, now the people are conscious for the healthy foods, that is nutrient-dense food. The science behind the nutritional density, research has shown that regenerative manage contain a high level of important nutrients such as vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants compared to conventionally managed crops. For example, one study found that regeneratively managed wheat had 58% more selenium and 27% more zinc than conventionally managed wheat. So we are observing more selenium and more zinc when we are produce the food using the natural farming, regenerative agriculture, or organic farming. Another study found that regeneratively managed vegetable had 22% more iron and 19% more vitamin C than conventionally managed vegetables. So you can see that here the conventional farming have less nutrient as compared to the natural farming, regenerative agriculture, or organic farming. So the reason behind this that in conventional farming, we are producing the higher crop production. And whereas in natural farming, organic farming, and regenerative agriculture, we are getting less crop production. But the nutrients are greater as compared to the conventional farming. Because in these systems, we are more considered the soil health. And you know that when the soils are healthy, then it contains all the major secondary and micronutrients. So obviously, there will be more uptake of the nutrients, and we are getting the nutrient-dense food from the natural farming, regenerative agriculture, or organic farming. So these metrics show the potential of regenerative agriculture to improve the nutritional quality of our food system. So nutritional quality is very, very important for to remain the healthy. And when we eat the healthy food, then we have the immunity powers, and our body can fight with the diseases. Nutrient-dense food. Now, people of the world conscious for nutrient-dense food, as I have told earlier. So, nutrient-dense foods are those that provide a high amount of essential nutrients such as vitamin, mineral, protein, fiber, and essential fatty acid per calorie, and more beneficial for our health than those that are calorie-dense but nutrient in poor. So, conventional farming foods having more calorie, but they are poor in nutrient. Therefore, the immunity power of the people is decreasing today because the people are eating the conventional farming food. So benefit of nutrient diet, dense diet. So nutrient dense diet is one that is rich in vitamin, mineral, and other nutrients that are essential for good health, such as diet is typically low in calorie and high in fiber, which can help you maintain a healthy weight and reduce your risk of chronic disease such as heart disease, diabetes, and cancer. So you can see that the food produced through the conventional farming have high in fiber, means that high in calorie. Conventional farming have high in calorie and less in fiber. So nutrient-dense food include fruit, vegetable, whole grain, lean, protein, nuts, and seeds. These foods are rich in vitamin, minerals, and other nutrients that are essential for good. They are also tend to be low in calorie and high in fiber. So I told that the food of the natural farming, organic farming, or regenerative agricultures have low in calorie but high in fiber, which can help you feel full and satisfied while also reducing your risk of chronic disease. So there is less risk of the cancer, diabetes, and heart disease when we consume the nutrient-dense food from the natural farming, organic farming, and regenerative agriculture. Then organic farming. So in India, about 27.70 lakh hectares cover under organic farming. So you can see that organic farming practices aim to produce healthy, nutrient-dense food while also promoting soil health and biodiversity. Organic farming is a farming method that avoids the use of synthetic fertilizer, pesticides, generally modified organism, and instead rely on natural method to maintain soil health and fertility. Organic farming, on the other hand, makes use of off-farm resources such as compost, vermicompost, and bioformulation as a nutrient source as well as for plant protection purpose. The main principle and effect of organic farming. So I told that in this system there is no use of the chemical fertilizer, no GMO, but here we are using the organic fertilizer. Then use of local resources, lower water consumption because when the organic matter is increasing, then it increases the water holding capacity and also increase the cation exchange capacity. So increase the soil fertility. Organic farming is a holistic land management practices. So organic farming denotes a holistic system of farming which optimize productivity in a sustainable manner through creation of interdependent agri-ecosystem where annual crops, plant, wheat, perennial trees, horticulture, and animal including fisheries where relevant are integrated on a given field or property. So biological integrated farming system are included in organic farming system. So here the component of the agriculture crops, then trees are included, then animals are included, and including fish. So the major component of organic farming are crop rotation, maintenance and enhancement of soil fertility, non-chemical weed control measures, biological pest and disease management. So here there is no use of chemical fertilizer, pesticide, fungicide, and weedicide. How we are obtained nutrient-dense food from the organic farming? So studies have shown that organic foods are higher in antioxidant, vitamin C, nitrate, and some polyphenol, and are moderately higher in protein. Plant-based organic foods are consistently and clearly more nutrient-dense, while animal-based organic foods are not consistently superior. In summary, organic farming practices can help us obtain nutrient-dense food by enhancing soil health and relying on certain practices to grow abundant food without the use of synthetic chemical input. However, the nutritional differences between organic and conventional crops are not always significant and can depend on various factors such as cultivars and farming practices. Then we can see natural farming. So natural farming is a traditional farming method that relies on low-cost, naturally available input like desi cow dung, urine, and other plant-based formulation. In this system, we cannot use the organic chemicals. This system does not use externally purchased inputs such as synthetic chemical or organic fertilizer, thus reducing the input cost of farming and improving the economic benefit of farmers. So it is called also zero budget farming. So there is no need of the input. Natural farming is a farming method that emphasizes using natural input and avoid using synthetic fertilizer and pesticides such as organic farming. But here we cannot use the organic fertilizer. It is believed that natural farming can produce nutrient-dense food. So natural farming also produces the nutrient-dense food as organic farming. Nutrient-dense food are those that contain high level of nutrient per calorie and high level of nutrient per calorie. Organic farming practices, which are similar to natural farming, have been shown to reproduce crops that are high in antioxidant, vitamin C, nitrate, and some polyphenol and other conventionally grown counterpart. In addition, organic plant-based food have been found to be consistently more nutrient-dense than animal-based organic food. In conclusion, natural farming is sustainable and healthy way of producing food that is rich in nutrients. So we are getting the rich nutrients in natural farming. Then we have seen the regenerative agriculture practices. You know that after 1970, in India and others countries have used the excessive dose of chemical fertilizer, pesticide, fungicide, and herbicide to obtain the maximum crop production per unit area and time. And the farmer have obtained the maximum crop production and help in solving the problem of the food security in India, China, and other countries. But now in 2020-23, we are observing that in our soil, we are not observing the microorganism. We are not observing the earthworm. Because due to excessive use of the chemical pesticides and fungicides, the earthworm and microorganism has been killed. And now the soil become dead. And you know that the farmers are using bigger quantity or not use the farmyard manure or poultry manure. They are only reliable on chemical fertilizers. So the farmers are claim that though they are applying the huge quantity of chemical fertilizers, but they are not getting the crop response. So why they are not receiving the crop response? Because we have killed the microorganism. And you know that what is the role of the microorganism? The food of the microorganism is the organic matter. And we are not adding the organic matter in soil. Moreover, whatever the nutrients present in soil that are insoluble, unavailable form, so it will be made available with the help of the microorganism. But in absence of microorganism in the soil, Whatever the nutrient you applied natively or chemical fertilizer, it is not available to the plant, resulting in the farmers are not getting the crop response, although they are adding the huge quantity of chemical fertilizer, pesticide, and fungicide. Moreover, I have previously told that the farmers are not carry out the soil analysis and they are apply the nutrient as per their wish or the advice of the fertilizer merchant, resulted in at present the soil become degraded and unproductive. And therefore, government of India and the other countries have now switched over the organic farming, natural farming, and regenerative agricultures. And you know that in foreign country, lot of work has been done on regenerative agriculture practices, but in India, we have started, but in a limited scale. So regenerative agriculture, on the other hand, is a farming method. They aim to restore degraded soil using practices based on ecological principles. Regenerative agriculture practices include increasing soil organic matter and biodiversity, reducing tillage and using cover crop and crop rotation to improve soil health and fertility. So in all these systems, the aim is to increase the organic matter in soil through various practices like biodiversity, minimum tillage, using cover crop, and crop rotation. So there is need or there is improvement of the soil health and fertility. And I told that when the soil health is good, soil quality is good, then we are producing the nutrient dense food or the food which have higher nutrition. So regenerative agriculture lead to healthy soil capable of producing high quality nutrient dense food by simultaneously improving rather than degrading land and ultimately leading to productive farm and healthy community and economies. So I told that by using the conventional farming, at present the land becomes degraded and the crop productivity has been declined. The regenerative agriculture mitigates climate change through carbon dioxide removal. It draws carbon from the atmosphere and sequester in the soil. Along with decreasing carbon emission, carbon sequestration practices are gaining popularity in agriculture and individuals and groups are taking action to fight climate change. Then benefit of regenerative agriculture, reduce greenhouse gas emissions. So we have discussed improve water quality, increase profitability, enhance biodiversity, improve food security. So we can also increase the crop production because in this system, we improve the soil health and soil sustainability and soil fertility. So regenerative agriculture, basic requirement and cost benefit. Regenerative agriculture, old practices become new, sustaining our world. So 50 years back, we are using the regenerative agriculture. Now we have to implement now to regenerate our degraded land. So regenerative agriculture, eco-friendly agriculture. So it is also eco-friendly as organic farming and natural farming. Regenerative agriculture is a holistic land management practices. So regenerative agriculture has a positive impact on nutrient density by improving the health and fertility of soil. So healthy soil contains a diverse array of microbes. So you know that when you have the healthy soil, then microbes, fungi, and other organisms that work together to break down organic matter and release nutrients that plant need to grow. So in absence of the organic matter in the conventional farming, because you know that in India at present we have less than 0.5% organic carbon. So the population of the microbes has been declined in soil. And I told that the microbes are helpful in increasing the availability of the nutrients, either major, secondary, and micronutrients to the plants. So in all this system, regenerative agriculture, organic farming and natural farming, more importance has been given to the organic matter and soil health, soil fertility, and sustainability. So in conclusion, regenerative agriculture practices can produce nutrient-dense food by improving soil health and fertility. So when you improve the soil health and fertility, then you are getting the nutrient-dense food. By promoting ecosystem resilience and minimizing soil erosion, regenerative agriculture practices can help reverse environment damage caused by conventional farming practices. So I told that after 1970, we have used the conventional farming and we have produced huge quantity of the food, and now the soil is deteriorated, unproductive, degraded. So now we have converted into productive soil, healthy soil by adopting the natural farming, organic farming, or regenerative agriculture practices. So how we are obtain nutrient-dense food from the regenerative agriculture? So in summary, regenerative agriculture practices can help increase the nutritional quality of our food by focusing on building soil health and producing healthier and more nutrient-dense food. So providing regenerative agriculture yield nutrient-dense food. So in mega food in the foreign country, they using the regenerative agriculture and obtain the nutrient-dense food, and people are eating the nutrient-dense food and they are remain healthy. Then providing regenerative agriculture is nutrient-dense food, mega food. Then we have discussed the nutrient-dense foods. So we have the question arise that how the nutrient-dense food measure. So how to measure the nutrient-dense food? To measure the nutrient density, you can compare the number and amount of nutrient in a food with the number of calories it contains. A nutrient-dense food will be high in healthy nutrient for your body and relatively low in calorie. So you remember that in nutrient-dense foods, the nutrients are more, but it has low calorie and high fiber, and which is required for the healthy growth or healthy body. So one way to determine nutrient density to rate the nutritional level on food you purchase. So now it is compulsory, whatever the nutrients are present in the food that are present, they have to given on the nutritional level. So accordingly, reading the nutritional label, we can purchase that food. Another method is to consult online nutrient dense scale. One of the more common means of measuring nutrient density is Dr. Joel Rahman's nutrient density scale, which divides the nutrient in a food by its calorie and produces a value from 1 to 1000, including low to high nutrient density. So suppose you are getting the 1000, then it is high nutrient density. But suppose it is 1 or 10 or 50, then it is a low nutrient density. On the aggregate nutrient density index. So crop nutrient advisor mobile app. So you can see here crop nutrient advisor mobile app. So you can now see the nutrients. Then in Israel, Tech has developed app to monitor in real time freshness. So we can also measure the freshness. So it is very important. Then wearable and mobile sensor for personalized nutrition ACS sensor. So we can measure the potassium, glucose, and vitamin C by using the app. Then crop nutrient advisor, mobile app nutrient rich. So we can also crop nutrient advisor, we can measure the nutrient rich. So if you like it, my YouTube channel, then please subscribe to my channel. So my channel link at the rate of PATEL PC12 at the underscore soil health. Then it is my link, but at present I have changed. So here at the rate of PCP Anand underscore soil health. So thank you very much. And if you have any question related to natural farming, organic farming, or regenerative agriculture, then please ask me. My email number is patelpc12 at the rate of gmail.com, and my mobile number is 99